Hello to the amazing people, TheNeomare here, and welcome to another episode of Limbus Company, a Gatcha for Project Moon that I'm enjoying a lot here. You can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. So, last time I defeated Ricardo. All it took was some blunters. Well, defeated. Triggered Ricardo killing us, yeah. Anyway, completed the fight, right? We're gonna continue today. So first of all, we're gonna need some of this juicy resource here. There we go. And let's turn one. There we go. Good. And yeah, let's start going. So Canto 5, the Big Brother, and we got into the Big Brother 2. It seems like just a story. He's gonna be like, ha ha ha, you're so weak, and so on and so forth. This is nothing short of a massacre, a humiliation. He kills Ishmael again and again. I keep bringing her back, feeling that very same pain that killed her. This battle is lost. Maybe Foss is right. Maybe this is where our journey ends. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Or maybe somebody finally comes and helps us out. Julius! Help us! Good, good. You nicked my sunglasses. Okay, it almost feels like he's proud of our achievements here. Too bad, you'll have to try again. Damn it. I didn't face all those waves just to... As long as I can keep trying, I can... Oh, is she gonna distort? She's gonna distort. The mist thickens. It expands, devouring everything, our futures, our hopes, and any slim chance of victory we had. And so does the fog of my sight, of my mind. Will this continue until either Ishmael gives up, or until he gets tired of this little game? Until he simply walks over and crushes my clock? Could Virgilius piece my shattered clock back? Is that even possible? So many questions. So many questions. If I did as Foss told me to and blew up my head, not even a shred of me would be. Your repertoire is starting to get old. How about we just zoom right past that and to the main event? I call this clock bashing. Oh, there we go. Huh? No. Dante, run! Get out of here! That clock fella's got to be someone so very precious to you, hmm? Just look at her, hanging onto my leg after all that beating. Not the manager. No, not Dante. Not Dante. Should I press the button? Is that really going to be my last ever thought? There was a distant sound, like an answer to my question. That solemn sound told clearly through the blinding fog. Oh... It was a skiff, one much smaller, much more modest than ours. From beyond the misty veil, the skiff slowly glided across the water in our direction. On it was a solitary figure holding an oar. A giant harpoon was attached to the bow of the ship. But why? The big brother of the middle, who could probably break that puny skiff in half with his bare hands, stares at it in stunned silence. It became clear that the skiff didn't float here by accident, when the figure on the boat began gently rowing in our direction. Through the mist we saw something flash atop the skiff. Well, you know how you call this in classical drama and literature? You call it Deus Ex Machina. Yeah. Love it. The figure hurled something in our general direction. It flew so fast that no human eye could catch it. So basically, like when drama was like the picturing like humans struggling and going at each other and back and forth, and they would come like at an impasse, like a situation which would not be able to be resolved by humans because it would be like unrealistic. And then, then comes Deus Ex Machina, and Deus Ex Machina translated roughly means like God out of the machine. And as far as I know, it's called like that because when they actually reproduced the dramas, there was literally a machine that would like open part of the stage, and there comes God out of it, and then the God resolves the situation. So yeah, I guess we got a Deus Ex Machina here of our own, like Ricardo and Ishmael fighting over and over again. Ricardo couldn't really break our clock because then the story ends. And now we need a resolution to this problem, and here comes a person on the small skiff rowing. that will clearly break the situation apart. Or maybe not, who knows, we'll see. I didn't even have the time to register that something was thrown before I noticed that something was piercing the big brother's left shoulder. Then a powerful shockwave, far mightier than anything the pirates had fired earlier, struck us. The air itself quaked. This might be the captain, right? It was not a distance that most people would even think about jumping across, but the figure leaped over from the skiff to the Lobotomy corp, branched gracefully and with agility. Okay, so this must be the persona that is probably PK Captain Harpooner thing or something like that. The man from the middle, who so far had appeared unassailable, stumbled and fell to his knees. His shoulder was skewered. Ah, ew. That's when I finally noticed that what the figure had thrown was a harpoon. A harpoon too immense to be thrown by a mere person, let alone at such a blinding speed. The hooded figure's arm was wreathed in a familiar light. You old geezer. Oh, is that Virgilius? Oh, it's Virgilius, isn't it? Thought you were out of there fishing. What, you think you're some hot shit now that they made you a caller? Just because you hunted the Marlin Vale? Are you challenging the middle to a hunt like Verso Vale? That it? So it's either a captain of the Picot or Virgilius, one of those. But it says that his hand was glowing and familiar, so it might be Virgilius then. I don't know, we'll see. Very curious to find out. You're not the kind of idiot that would attack me without knowing the consequences. Yeah, I don't recognize the voice. I don't think it's Virgilius, right? The middle is no different from a whale, but that's not what I'm here. I'm just after a fish that got away. Ha ha ha, of course you are. I'm sure there's no need for me to remind you that the middle never forgets. Feel free to write me down in the remaining margins of that nasty little book if you wish. Yeah, it's not Virgilius. Yeah, I don't think it's Virgilius. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, it would make sense, but it must be something bigger, something greater. Except Virgilius doesn't care. And why would Virgilius, like, have this weapon? Yeah, no. The old man tugs the harpoon lodged in the big brother's shoulder. Yeah. The big brothers tried to hold his ground against the harpoon's pull until there was a crunch. Those that do not bend break. The harpoon tore off his entire shoulder with it. It was a force that would have turned most people into tattered meat. Not bad. Would you like to give it another try? Fine, I'll leave for now, but don't you forget. The middle remembers. It doesn't matter what I did here. The middle will remember everyone and everything that dared to turn their back on it. And the middle always pays his debts, in whichever form. Oh, I pay your debts? What, are you a Lannister now? Alright, Ishmael and I had no choice but to watch in silent awe as the old man approached us. The harpoon was still in his hand, and if he wished to strike us with it, we could never hope to get out of its way. I'm looking for fish that consume this structure. Are you two also here to fish? Yes, we are actually. Well, Ishmael is, and I guess we're helping her out. Ping! Indigo Elder. Oh, I guess that's the person. The Indigo Elder. Interesting. Blue embers flickering from the old man's cigar. We didn't need anyone to tell us that he was overwhelmingly powerful. We knew instinctively. Faust, who seemed to recognize the old man, led him to Virgilius after a quick exchange of pleasantries. Well, I guess that settles it. Yeah, well, it's not Virgilius, that's for sure. This was unexpected of you, Faust. For you of all sinners to be the one to bring aboard a big shot to our humble abode. Do you have an idea how many times that prick killed us? The least you could do is... Yes, that reminds me. I'll have to reopen my personal consultation hours for a certain kleptomaniac among us. Kleptomaniac Hitler. I guess the reason why we got in trouble. Virgilius' obvious discontent at the involvement of an outsider didn't seem to bother Faust. I considered him indispensable to the completion of this mission. And why is that? Because I am the only one who can hunt that pallid whale. So who would that be? That would be from the Moby Dick, the captain, Ahab. Yes, Captain Ahab, right? Of course you are. The Indigo Elder. Okay, they call him the Indigo Elder. Okay, fine enough. Indigo, he's a color, though meant to say that at this very moment I'm sharing a space with not one but two color fixers. I guess the other one is Virgilius, right? I heard that you were wandering the Great Lake to hunt its whales. And last I heard you hunted one of the 5 calamities, the all-impaling marlin whale. The old man grunted. It was neither a confirmation nor a denial, but that was the way the old man was. Everyone understood that. All circumstantial evidence suggests that the golden bow was devoured by the whale stranded at the Great Lake. Yes, that very same pallid whale of the 5 calamities, normally observed in the outskirts. Of course, that's how these things always tend to flow. We wasted much time, so I'll be blunt. I wish to hunt the pallid whale. Yes, and the time's all we have. Moreover, we know where the whale is headed, and I'm certain that you have spent a significant amount of time observing and learning that whale to hunt it. I've got a plan, and I'll do anything to make it work, even if you want me there only as bait. And this is how we'll do it. This is how we do it. The crowd fell silent when Ishmael finished explaining her plan. You're mad! All that trashing's finally sent you off the deep sand. I'm just going there for my mission, and the golden bow just happens to be in the same direction. I'll leave it up to you. Well, to the manager, since their decision matters the most. Well, it's not like we're doing lots of deciding, we're just watching a visual novel at this point. Enjoying it though. This company, me, we are both just trying to find a way to reach our goals. That's all this is. Besides, doesn't anyone have a better idea? No, can't agree to that. We are making a mistake by even entertaining that barmy idea. I must ask you one last thing. Will you join us to fish, Rat? Rat? The Indigo Elder suddenly broke his silence with a question. I'm not experienced or particularly skilled at hunting marine life, but I have other more important concerns that prevent me from joining. So no, unless the worst comes to pass, I will not take part. The old man rose from his seat and walked off as though he was about to leave. Wait a moment. We don't need the guide. With a proper plan, we are more than capable of completing this mission. To give up so quickly is... I never said I am. This loud screaming ship won't do in our hunt for the pallid whale. Screaming? I didn't think Mephistopheles was that loud. To hunt it, the boat must remain near and covert. A narrow and sturdy boat is what we need. Huh? So needed to hear was that Virgilius wasn't going to help out? Why? Right, this could go much smoother if Virgi was with us. We can prepare a boat that fits your specifications should you request it. That's alright, I'll sell my own skiff. That old dinghy, that whales could split it in two with a light wag of its tail. No, that skiff, it may not look like much, but it's extremely durable. I see that X-Corp's alloys have been used in its construction. That could not have been an easy ingredient to come by. Oh, another benefit of having a color bestowed upon thee then. I have heard the tale of... Instead of entertaining that bombardment of questions, he approached me. I noticed in the earlier scuffle that the clock seems to have been you and your crew's lifeline. I know not how it works, but I presume it's a singularity of sorts. It will not work against the whale. So start now. Get used to the idea that not everything can be brought back. Why? Why did you accept even after Virgilius opted out? It was a question I've been unable to let go. Dante asks why you accepted our request even after Virgilius opted out of it. You ask me the wrong question. I would have denied your request had Red agreed to take part. Oh, really? So there can only be one color involved. Let's say that Red joined us. We would together battle the whale in a long and arduous struggle. In the end, the whale would surely go down, taking one of us with it. That is why I would have opted out if Red chose to join us. Because the hunt would no longer be mine. Whatever doubts thou mean, the intentions elude me. I mean that I would not be able to test the limits. The limits? What are you even talking about? Look, to hunt that well, we have to prepare with everything we have, and out of fear humans drew borders, even to the outskirts that lie beyond the city limits. Beyond it are stars that lie beyond the edge of understanding, beyond even the concept of fear itself. I am but a fisherman, seeking to cross the borders and challenge that very understanding. We're talking about what lies beyond the outskirts. It's treacherous. Its outreaches. Treacherous. That whale devours everything. It brings nothing but calamity. How could you? Ah, so you have been a prey once, sailor. Countless lakes here also devour, summon calamities. If you find yourself at a crossroads, if you find that your life is worth nothing in the face of what lies before you, recall this conversation. I'm no good with advice, never was. Still, I thought I'd part a few words. As a fellow seafarer, suppose I felt a bit of kinship. As per the old man's directions, we rowed on the skiff prepared on Mephistopheles. I saw Ishmael moments before boarding the skiff on Mephistopheles. This was Ishmael's plan, but I had no way of knowing what she was really thinking. I had an inkling, yes, and so far I've been going along with those vague guesses that led to disasters. So I had to ask her myself, Ishmael, what do you really want? What I really want? Yes. I see another vision of Ishmael. What in the world is that? Okay, a little bit scary. She was hiding it well from the other sinners and Virgilius, but I could clearly see what she really wanted. Her true desire. Alright. Ishmael, she was lifting a body from the waters. Oh yeah, well, she did say that she wants to kill the captain of the Picot. Or whatever. Then is that the boat's name? Picot? I don't know why I call it Picot. Picot. Maybe it wasn't even that name. That name is like one of the identities, I think. Anyway, so she wants to kill her former captain. There we go. She has like a grudge against her, maybe? A body that was torn asunder, shattered bones, strips of muscle, tissue, flesh. Ishmael trembled with elation before what looked like the captain's mutilated corpse. What? Come on, let's get going. Yeah. But she already told us that. We kind of knew it, so... Okay, rocks. Oh, this is a fight. We rode towards the Grey Lake as we previously discussed with the E.G.O elder. We can see some rocks poking out of the pale, opaque waters of the lake. Looks like we'll have to maneuver our way between them. Okay, now do the story setup. There we go. Oh, this is the group I used. Full blunt. Oh, Ishmael doesn't have to come with us this time. Interesting. Okay, Ishmael, take a break, you sadistic person. Ishmael is our super weapon, we only use it when we have to. As we discussed earlier, we took a different route from the E.G.O elder. We were to first arrive at a separate destinations for our plan. Something's floating over there. Not long after we crossed the line, where the lake water turned dark grey, we noticed something pale peeking out from the lake. Are those islands? There's a lot of them. They may be reefs. Perhaps this is the lake's challenge, to navigate it while avoiding them to the best of our abilities. Well, they sure do look rocky, but they're too big to be called reefs. Do you sense aught, Dante? We may attempt to discover a path that does not lead into an area cluttered with such obstacles, yet that would require us to hazard a path unknown. It may lead to this plan's ruin. If you can sense even the most general direction of the golden bow, please relay it to me. I can use that to approximate its location. I can assure you a degree of accuracy now that we have with us an additional data provided by the E.G.O elder. Huh, why couldn't you just have been our magic compass to begin with, Clockhead? They are able to do this only under the peculiar conditions of the Great Lake. which has very few in the way of obstacles. The urban areas of the city are dense with structures, both high and low, and into the ground, underground. The high population density also complicates matters. Considering that Dante can detect the golden bow only in close proximities, consider that there may be insurmountable obstacles in our way, their sense will not be of much of help there. So they're back to being just your all usual clockhead anywhere else. So that's why I could feel the golden bull here, even when it was so far away. I raised my finger and pointed towards the general direction of this vague feeling. Confirmed. We'll turn the ship around in that direction. Ishmael wordlessly steered the ship according to Foss' words. We grew ever nearer to the island or a reef. A heavy silence descended upon the sinners. Oh! Until Ishmael's gasped with a sudden realization. It's this lake! There was an incomprehensible look on Ishmael's face. Maybe I saw unrestrained joy, the joy of finding something she's been searching for so long. Such an overwhelming, all-consuming happiness that her facial muscles began to twitch on their own. Maybe I saw extreme fear, the fear in the face of destined, unavoidable horror. The lake's splashing waves hit her trembling face and rolled down her cheeks. Or maybe she was sweating from dread. Ishmael. Oh, it's not Ishmael, it's Ismail. Interesting. Ismail, do you have any new information to share with us? Yeah, here. I know what to do from here. I know exactly what to do. Otis, I can clearly see what's in front of us from back here. Tell me precisely what you see. Their numbers, their sizes, all of it. Trying to avoid the wild currents and find a safe path around these rocks? Understood. That's not what she said. Otis nodded emphatically before rising from her seat to gaze at the path ahead. She balanced herself as the ship rocked. About 350 meters ahead, minuscule, plain patterned, glistened rock. About 500 meters ahead of that is a medium-sized rock. It has a bump on top of it that stands out. Continue. And not so far ahead from there is a large island with a rough, porous surface. Oh, upon closer inspection, it's like an archipelago of 4 similar islands. Good. Ishmael began fiddling with the steering gear and the engine's output levers as though something had clicked in her mind. Good, we've made it past the first rock. Its texture was a bit different from that of normal rock, wasn't it? Yeah, I had a suspicion these are not really rocks. Are these whale humps that we are sailing between? That would be interesting. Gee, that's not the texture of a rock or even a soil. We just passed the second one. Oi, what's so weird about the texture? I can't see over the big boy and the long one. That there is a living, breathing thing. What? Wait, Swabby, watch there, you're steering this ship. We're going to crash into that third rock at this rate. And that's what I'm going to do, Otis. That's where we get off. That rock, that creepy porous rock over there. Oi, feel free to crash into a rock on your free time, but don't take all of us with you. There's not even a single tree up there, let alone a person. What the bloody hell are we anchoring there for? Oh, is this the final rock? The whale's like air intake that we're gonna enter it? It could be. You got to screw your head on a different direction in the Great Lake, Heathcliff. What are you talking about? A loud shock and an ear-splitting sound of the skiff scratching and sliding against something cut Heathcliff off. Do you even think where you're going, woman? Oh yes, she knows. Wait, that white color, Ishmael? Yeah, those aren't islands or rocks. What we thought were islands suddenly rumbled, vibrating as ground tremors from an earthquake. There, all part of a whale. There we go. Yep. Makes sense. A colossal creature shudders as it wakes from a long slumber. Oh, wait, what? A fight? Oh, no. So basically now we are on the thing. Are we? So we're fighting, what are these? Pallid blue mermaid? Only 4 of them. Well. Win rate, let's go. Interesting, we are rolling 32. And then when it's minus 12, it's 18. Anyhow, Sinclair remains to be like just a beast. A beastly beast. Well, I don't know, like, even without the charges and stuff, my people still do very well. Oh, what's this thing? This one's bigger. Pallid and Blue Mermaid. Wait, what? Pallid Blue Mermaid? Pallid Blue Mermaid? And this one is Pallid and Blue Mermaid. Alright. I like this team. And oh, also new Faust. With her whatever that is. The feast. The feast weapon. It's some kind of hammer mallet. But they said from that abnormality, right? The ringing one, isn't it? Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh no. No. Hit cliff. No. Anyway. Okay, no drama. No drama. This is easy. A little bit of calm down before the storm and after the storm. If space. There we go. Now the question is, do we do another fight? I guess we could real fast. Let's see. It's only natural because I'm the chosen one, isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. The Pallid Whale. Maybe we'll leave that one for the next one. Let's see. Okay, so as a Happy New Year present. Happy New Year present, we got a Deca extraction ticket. Can be used to perform 10 extractions. So we're gonna be doing exactly that now. So let's go to extractions here. So we got a standard extraction. We got target extraction, Ryushu, Kurokomo Clan, Wakashu, Ryushu. I'm not sure if we already have this one. V Corp, we have this one though. V Corp L3 agent. Let me see. Sinners. That's not Ryushu. Okay, I don't have the Kurokomo Clan, Wakashu, Ryushu. And so, yeah, we're gonna go and do a deck extraction there because why not? Season 3 Holiday Otis. That's it. From Miracle District thing. Okay, well, anyway. Reuse time. Oh, look at them. In their Limbus Company attires. Oh, we have 20. Alright, let's use all of them. I guess we could also use these for the Walpurgis Knights. Yeah, that... Oh, wait, what? Come on. Like, my luck is beyond comprehension. It really is. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh my, are you kidding me right now? Like, there is luck and then there is this absurd thing that I'm experiencing in this game. I'm very suspicious of this luck. But okay. Maybe it's nothing good. We'll see. Let's do the smaller one first. If it gets in my way, not even something something. This must be very unlikely, right? Come on. 060, like, even you have to doubt at this point. Like, what are the odds for me to keep getting these things that, like, I have so many... So what are the chances of getting this on the first 10 tries? I don't know. If it gets in my way, not even the shadows are safe from my blade. Welcome, I will take your orders here. That That's something new. 7 association. So what? I got 3. You know how low chance it is for this to happen? This is a target extraction for Ryushu. Super low chance to get a 3-star identity here. And then for it not to even be a Ryushu, even lower. And then for it to be something I don't have yet. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we got not 1 but 2 triple rarity identities now. This is so too convenient for me. Way too convenient. But yeah. Now we got 2 new peoples in our team. So this one is a Rapture, it seems like. And the other one... She looks kind of cute, doesn't she? With the glasses and everything. And hit, inflict 1 paralyze. On hit, inflict 2 bleed, 1 bleed count, okay. Look at her, brandishing her katana. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hopefully enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you to have a wonderful day. Do some nice things, be kind to each other, and well, let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Limbus Company. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.